Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Lanzarote Gang video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a spaghetti bolognese. So, as you can see here, we got the tomato puree, mixed herbs, spaghetti, garlic, onion, beef stock, beef mince, tomato puree. So guys, the first step of the video is to get your garlic. So I'm just going to get the garlic here. So here's the garlic. We're going to peel this quick and chop it up into really small pieces. I'm going to come back to you once it's chopped up. You want to chop it up about the same way that I've chopped it. Right, so guys, once you've chopped up your garlic and you want to get it to about this sort of size, and then once we've done that, we're just going to pop it in the pan just over here. Okay, so once you put the garlic in the pan, we don't want to put the pan on yet. We're going to cut up our onion first and then pop that in the pan with that. Peel the onion first actually, then once that's popped in the pan, we're going to fry it for a bit. Right, so now I've cut up my onion and I've just put it in the pan with the garlic. And we're going to leave this to cook just for a couple minutes. And then we'll put the meat in after. Remember guys, don't forget to stir your onions and garlic around in the pan, as we don't want to let them all heat up on one side. We want to keep their heat equal to all the onions. Now guys, I'm cooking this for 5, so I've got 500 grams of beef mince, which I'm going to pop in to my onions and garlic. So guys, once we put our meat in, remember to break it up and try to stir it equally as you can, so all of it gets a bit of heat. So guys, as I mentioned earlier, I am cooking this for 5 people, but if you are cooking it for just only one, I've had 500 grams of meat. I've got 500 grams, as you can probably see there. If you're only cooking it for one, I only recommend you do 100 grams. Also, same for spaghetti. I'm doing 375 grams of spaghetti. When that comes out, I'll put it in there. But yeah, I'm going to be doing 375 grams of spaghetti. If you only want to do one person, I recommend you only do 75 grams. So guys, we want to cook your mince. So it's all about brownish sort of colour, all the same grey brownish sort of colour, all about this colour. So once you see your mince and think, oh yeah, that looks about the colour, then that's about good. Right now guys, I have finished cooking the beef. Just going to pour the tomato starter in, get all of that in, yeah, like that, all of it in. So that's about it. And then once we've got the tomato starter, we want to get the tomato puree. I'm going to put the tomato puree in. Let me just undo it quick. Okay, so now I've got the puree. I'm just going to put a bit in, not too much. About that would be good, I'd say. You can put a bit more in later if you wish. And now once we've done this, we're just going to stir it all in. Make sure all of this mince gets a bit of the tomato passata as well as puree. So guys, once we have stirred in all of our puree and passata, we want to get the beef stock and just literally squeeze that out and get that in there. And now what we're going to do is just get this, sort of push it down, break it up a bit. Just break it up, you know, and give it a stir. Just stir it in really. And then after that, we're going to get our spaghetti ready. So once we've stirred in all that beef stock, what we're going to do quickly here is just turn this down to about a 4, just to let this sort of, what we're going to do is evaporate all of this. See this all watery bit here, this all extra mixture, all that. We're just going to try and evaporate some of that, so it's got a thicker sort of sauce to it. But right now, what we're going to do is heading over to our spaghetti. So I have measured out, well, I did measure out 375 grams here. Remember I said 75 for one person, then like double it for 2, so 150 for 2. And just carry on depending on how many you want. So measure your spaghetti out and we'll get back to you soon. So once you've measured out your required amount of spaghetti, stick it in the pan, and I'm going to put this on about an 8. So yeah, stick that in the pan. Just don't do it with too much sauce, but just push your spaghetti down ish, sort of, don't want to push it with too much force on it. Just push it down a bit. And yeah, just try and make sure it all gets a bit of gets cooked really. Another little tip for you lot is to get a bit of olive oil and just put it in the pan, just a bit, just to make sure your spaghetti doesn't stick to the edges of your saucepan. That's good because obviously we don't want to have any spaghetti sticking. So that's just a little extra tip for you. I like to do it. It doesn't really affect the taste too much. Just a couple of drops and you should be good. Also, don't forget to keep checking up your spaghetti. Once you feel that you've got enough sauce left, so like for me here, I'm gonna just drain out a bit more, evaporate a bit more. Once you feel you're good, what you want to do is, for me, I'm gonna get my lid and I will put the lid on that, just like that. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it yet. I just want to leave it a bit longer just to drain out a bit more sauce. Also, all of you lot can put a lid on your spaghetti just while it boils. And when it starts to boil over, that's when you know that you want to move it down on the heat a bit. As you can see, mine is starting to boil over. So we'll just take the lid off, let that go down a bit. And we're just going to turn the heat down to maybe about a 6. Now I'm happy with my Bolognaise. I'm going to put the lid on it. So let me just put that over there. I'm just going to get the lid, put that on it. Keep it at about 4. Just let that stay like that for a bit whilst we cook the spaghetti. And for those of you who haven't forgotten, the mixed herbs, they're going to go in at the last minute. This is because if you put the mixed herbs in now, keep it cooking, it will kill the flavour from the herbs. So you want to make sure to always put in your mixed herbs last. Whenever you're cooking, always put it in last to get that mixed herbs flavour, you know, to get the flavour out of it. If you put it in about now, a couple minutes before, you won't taste it enough. So make sure to always put it in last. So guys, now we've finished making the spaghetti. I'm just going to go ahead and take this over to pour all the water out quickly. Right, so now we're going to put in the mixed herbs quickly. A bit of mixed herbs, that'll do. I'm just going to stir that in quick. Serve up the spaghetti as well now. So guys, here's the finished product. Hope you all enjoyed the video and hope you enjoy your spaghetti bolognese, most importantly. But make sure to like and subscribe if you want more cooking videos like this, and hopefully see you in the next video.